Hey guys, this is JP Player 1127 with Top Deck MTD, and today I'm bringing you a Modern Cube Phantom Swift Draft League. So I have not had a chance to actually draft this league yet, so I'm just gonna wait for a couple more people in the queues. So I have almost no idea what's in this cube, but let's hope we can draft a pretty sweet deck. Alright, we got 7 people. Cool. So pack one, pick one. So cards that I like. Banisher Priest. Alright, so Bitter Blossom I feel like is just an all-star, right? It could kill us, but I feel like it's just so good. It just gives you so many 1/1s. Like, I just feel like it's hard not to pick that. I don't see anything else that I really want more than that. I mean, Hero Blade Hold is good, but I think Bitter Blossom is just a lot better. Plus, Splash Bolt black. Second pick, we could pick a Restoration Angel, which is pretty good. I mean, we could pick a land. I don't know if we necessarily want a land. Delver's probably, Mist Raven's probably really strong too. Get some removal. So we could try to stay black. We could try to force blue-black. I don't really know what colors I want to go with, so I think I'm just going to take a Victim of Night. It's just a pretty good removal spell. I don't really know what else I really want. Alright, I could see the case for taking Delver here, but I don't know if I particularly want it. I'm just going to take Victim and see what we get next. Alright, so this pushes, Dragonlord Silumgar pushes me blue-black pretty hard. Elder Deep Fiend's pretty good. Whoop, Erebos is pretty good. Reanimator. I guess we could take Dragonlord Silumgar. It's a pretty good dragon. But the problem is we'd have to get there. We'd have to get some more control pieces, but I guess this deck's looking pretty control-y at the moment. I think I like Dragonlord Silumgar a little bit. Alright, Dismember's good. Thirst Launch is good. Essence Scatter is good. Surgeons is math. Think. So if we're continuing on the blue-black plan, I think I'll take Thirst Launch is probably pretty good, but I think I just want a lot of removal early on. I think we'll be able to get some sort of crossbows later. Alright, Damnation's good. Phyrexian Arena. That's so good. Yeah, I think I'm gonna take Phyrexian Arena here. So we're definitely mono black. I don't know if we're gonna end up being blue. So, I mean, I'll keep this in for now. We have a bunch of really good black playables. Like Dismember, you could 4 life to just kill pretty much anything. Phyrexian Arena is pretty good. We probably need some hand disruption if we really want to go black. I think there's probably some pretty busted stuff in this cube. I don't think it's quite as bad as like Vintage Cube, but should be alright. Also, we should... Ooh, shoot. Did Magic Online just have a seizure? No, alright, it fixed itself. Cool. So, yeah, we want a little bit of ramp. I think Dismember, Victim of Night. Alright, on the removal plan. Sensor is a good counter. Merchant is good if we're going mono black. I want to take Merchant here. Other decent. Sensor, I don't know if I like Sensor. I feel like you can definitely get people with it, but I don't know if we're necessarily in blue. But I think we're definitely in black. Even if it only drains for 2 and gains 2, it's somewhat of an okay tempo swing. We probably want some more black things first. Okay, there is some more black things. Okay, Skin Render I like. I really like Smuggler's Copter. This guy. Alright, this is pretty powerful because they never get it back. I think I want to take this. It's really hard to block. It can, I mean, it hits 2 of the colors. I like Skin Render too quite a bit, but I don't think it's as good of a, I don't think it's as good of a threat. Intimidate is a pretty good way to get through, I believe. Let me just look up what Intimidate does again. Alright. Let me see if I remember right. Yeah, it can be blocked by artifact creatures or creatures that share color with it. So that's looking pretty good for us. What is I believe fear is pretty similar. Oh, alright, so intimidation is just all color fear. Alright, so it looks like some of these, I think this person right here is holding back all the picks at the moment. We probably want, I don't know, some form of ramp. I think if we got Nykthos back, that'd be pretty good, but I'm assuming somebody's going to take it. I think we'd actually get it here. Now, we have 2 more picks before we get it back. I could also see picking up some lands, but we're looking mono black at the moment. I don't know if we'll actually be able to draft mono black, but we'll see. I could also see picking up a really good rare, or I guess there's no rares, a really good card in pack 2, and we could change colors from there. But for right now, this is good. Alright, what do we have? Mind Shatter, I don't really like that. So blue black, we have Far and Away. I think that's probably fine. I don't see anything else I really want. Arid Mace is not that great. This would give you Thundermaw Hellkite would be good. Unmask Making, but I don't know if we really want to go white. It's good removal, but I don't know. Mind Shatter is pretty bad. I'll take Far Away. I guess we'll play it for the moment. Alright, Brain Maggot. We'll definitely play this for the moment. Ooh, actually, no. I'm going to take Shadow Mage Infiltrator. That is just... It's got fear. It can draw us a whole bunch of cards. Okay, how many instants and sorceries? So we have 2. I don't know if we're a Delver deck. The question is, are we consuming Vapor decks? I mean, I guess it's literally just a double, it's a... Oh, alright. The question is, are we a Devour Flesh deck? We could also be a Whip of Erebos deck. But we probably want to pick up some more... I think we have enough removal at the moment. I don't particularly like Devour Flesh. I don't know if we're going to play Whip either, but it's definitely possible. And Far and Away, I think 2 mana to mount creature is meh, but sack a creature can catch some people off times. Alright, I'll take a Blunt State Mire here. It can help us thin our deck, and it can grab mountains or swamps. Alright, well, so far what we want is our Hall of Triumph. Well, that looks pretty good for us. Actually, I don't know. We'll see. Oh, man. I guess we'll grab this. We could play it. It's really meant for a white deck. It is not meant for our deck whatsoever, but I'll take it. I believe we get 1 more pick. It's going to be a forced draft, but we'll see what we get. Oh, no, it's this person holding everyone back. We just gotta wait till Core Hookmaster. Wow, looks like no one's playing white, so we could possibly move into white here. I mean, oh wow, okay. So Karn Liberated, I like, but I don't think we're really gonna be able to get there. I think Crystal Shard could come back around. I also like this card. We could pick up a Negate, but I think Hypnotic Spectre is just so good here. Yeah. That's, wow, there's 1 black card in the entire pack. Karn Liberated's good, I just don't think we need it. Yeah. Alright, let's see what else we get here. I'm really hoping so we can pick up some Planeswalkers. That'd also be pretty good. I don't know if we're really going to play this Whip, but like, it's looking pretty... Ooh, Massacre Worm. Alright, so do we want a Massacre Worm? Do we want a Mana Leak? Is a good question too. So Massacre Worm, does it kill all of our creatures too? It kills that one, yeah. I don't know if we really want a Massacre Worm. Oh, it's just opponents. I'm silly. Yes, we definitely want a Massacre Worm. Sword could be okay, Jace could be okay, Mana Leak could be okay, but I think we just want another reanimation target. Okay, so the question is, do we want a removal? We're definitely not picking Drake Haven. I don't think we're a Pestermite deck. I think Liliana, Heretical Healer. I quite like this card. Never Return could be good, but I really like this. I want to flip it, and the other side is pretty powerful. We probably want some more removal now, some more draw. There could have been a case for taking that mana leak there, but I really do like Liliana Heretical Healer. Alright, oof. Pack Rat or Giraffe's Messenger? I feel like we're gonna have a hard time casting Giraffe's Messenger because it is triple black. Even though we are mostly black, we are gonna splash blue. So I think Pack Rat is just a lot better here. Plus Pack Rat is just a crazy card. So I don't even know. I think we're looking for like the slight blue because Dragon Lord Singlar is obviously pretty good. Shadow Mage Infiltrator is just such a good draw engine. And far and away, this card is just mad at me. It's filler. I don't know. I think this is looking pretty strong. We got some removal, some big fatties. I mean, Masker Worm is just really good. Okay, Ashiok. So, Ashiok could come back, but I doubt it. Other than that, Herald of Torment's probably okay. Dissolve is probably an okay counter. Ultimate Price is I think I'm gonna take. Is Ashiok good? Yeah, Ashiok's really good because we can just steal their creatures and give us a long grindy game. We got a pretty decent amount of creatures that we can kind of get out and stall a game with. Plus, like the -10 is just it's pretty good. I don't know if we'll actually get there, but I like the idea of it. We probably want to pick up one or two more bigger fatties and maybe another way to reanimate. This is obviously not enough to really call a reanimator deck. Okay, well, we got our wish. There is a big fatty. Alright, so we have quite the, we may actually just end up mono black. Actually, nah, we'll take a slight blue splash. We want a land that we can grab with Bluntstay Mire. Other than that, I'm hoping this deck looks pretty good. Probably could pick up some more 2-drops. We want to get a little more aggressive, pick up some more removal. I don't think we want any more super expensive threats. Maybe 4 or 5-drop. It's pretty powerful. 3-drop slot looks looking pretty full. Even though Dismember's kind of a 3-drop, you can play it on almost anything. Maybe pick up a 1-drop. I don't know. Question is, alright, what are we looking at here? Problem is, by the time this gets to us, we only have a little bit of time. So it's going this way this time, which means that this person, wow, I think this person either has terrible interconnection or they're really slow at drafting. Alright. So I think now we're going to start getting to picks that we don't necessarily want. And I'm glad I picked up this Green Merchant. Okay. Here we have Doomblade, that's good. Temporal Mastery, I don't think we want that. Bottle Yell, it's not so great. Okay. Bloodgift Demon is a good 5-drop. It draws us. It's basically a Phyrexian Arena on a 5-drop. Doomblade is a really efficient removal. Currently we have Victim of Night, Dismember, Consuming Vapor is an okay removal spell. Far and Away is not really removal. I think though that Bloodgift Demon is just really, do we need more removal or do we need more fatties? Oh man. Problem is Doomblade doesn't hit everything. It's not always good. Okay. Non-green creature. I like Soul Reap, but I think we just want some actually I don't think that was right. I don't think Inquisition is so great. Alright, Evolving Loss is really good for us. Take the sword. Grab the Pestermite. I don't know if we're actually going to play Pestermite, but it's on color. Inquisition is probably okay here. I forgot that people are going to be playing. I mean, turn 1 it's good, but the problem is it's such a dead card. If you draw it later in the game, it's probably sideboard only. Versus decks where the tempo really matters, and I guess we'll move the land to the sideboard as well, just so we have an accurate count. We're definitely going to have enough playables here. Not worried about that. Thing is, Pestermite is okay. Sword of Feast and Famine. Alright, we got the Giraffe's Messenger back. We're looking very mono black at the moment. I mean, I'll cut Pestermite for the second. I think we're almost always going to have 2 black sources. Well, we got this guy back too. Well, we're not playing any of those colors, so eeny, meeny, miny. Guess I'll take Spear of Heliod. And what's our last pick? Come on, black, blue, black, blue, black, blue. We have way too many 3-drops. Oh, white. Yeah, white's definitely pretty open, but we're definitely not moving. Okay. Crypt Gas to make 1,000,000 mana. We have Coalition Relics, alright. Murderous Cut would be good. Liliana of the Lab. I think we have to take Liliana of the Veil here. It's just so good. Like, discarding cards is okay for us because we are somewhat reanimatory, but I think that we just need the tick down for removal. It's just another planeswalker threat that they gotta deal with. There was a strong case there to take some other stuff. Alright, Dark. Do we want a Bob? I feel like our converted mana costs a little bit too high. Polluted Delta would be very strong here. Careful Consideration is draw 4. I like Careful Consideration. I feel like we just need the Polluted Delta here because I do not want to be running so many islands. Or the question is, do we just take the Bob? I feel like Bob is going to kill us for sure if I grab it. Yeah, I'm gonna take a Polluted Delta here. Disallow, remand. So, I think I take a remand. Well, the problem is I don't know if we're not gonna reliably have blue mana turn 2. We want it. We're gonna want it a little bit, but I think commit is probably a little bit easier. Plus, it hits all non-permanents. Problem is a little bit of Nombo if we want to go reanimating, but so we could go with commit here, or we could go with Ruinous Path, or Remand, but I think I like commit here because it's kind of a catch-all. It lets us get things we normally wouldn't be able to. Pitiless Horde, I don't think we really want that. Slaughter Pact is okay. Into the Royal, that's okay. Vampire Hexmage is probably okay. This one, Vampire Hexmage, will probably come back. I think I'm going to take Glint-Sleeve Siphoner. It's a way to draw some cards. It's a good 2-drop. Okay. Underground River is probably pretty good here. Sorn Markov, yeah, I think I'll just take that though. Huge Planeswalker. Huge Tempo Swing when it comes down. Alright, we'll take a Disfigure. Yeah. It's a good card. Good piece of cheap removal. Hits 1-drops, 2-drops, sometimes some 3-drops. Figure out what 3-drops we want to cut, but look at that in a second. Alright. We're probably the only deck that can actually support a Sorn Markov. So many black sources, but it's so good. It's so good. We can just tick down immediately just to set their life to 10. If they're higher than that, it's busted. Alright, we have too many playables at the moment. I don't really like Far and Away. Veros is just good. It's a value card. You play it with. Okay, Night's Whispers, decent draw spell. Profane Command. You can just kind of, yeah. We're gonna be making, actually. Do we want a Profane Command here? You can kind of 2v1 some things, but Icy Manipulator is really good, but I don't know if this is the deck for that. Or are we? We're kind of a stall out remove stuff, but I don't really like Silent Departure here. Night's Whisper is just an okay draw spell, but I don't think we're going to play it over what we have. Icy Manipulator, I could see us playing over what we have. Profane Command, will we play Profane Command? I think it's just so flexible that we need it. Sidisi, I rather like Sidisi. because we can kind of... Oh, actually, no. I'm going to take Gifted Aetherborn here. Powerful 2-drop. Condescend. No, I'm going to take Murderous Cut. It's essentially... It can be an removal spell. The Bob came back around. I think we'll take it. We could die to it. I don't know if we'll play it, but we'll take it. Maybe we'll cut the Swarmgar. Ruinous Path came back around. Alright, wow. So we have a lot of playables. So do we want Vampire Hexmage? Yeah. Yeah, we do. 3-drop. So what does this do? I mean, I guess we'll take it. I don't know if we're going to play it. I doubt we're going to play it. Alright. Get rid of Quarantine Field. So the question is, do we even need blue? We lose Ashiok. I mean, I guess we'll splash for blue. So Feast and Famine. Oh, yeah, I really like Feast and Famine because we're going to be ramping out to bigger creatures and stuff like that. Plus, we have essentially 2 Phyrexian Arenas, which can be pretty powerful. And I think we do want Commit to Memory because we get to shuffle our graveyard back into our library, which can be pretty good. Kind of combos pretty well with Ashiok because we just remove their things so they don't have so many things left. Oh, so we got Icy Manipulator back too. Cool, I'm glad I didn't pick that then. So far, I think what I want to cut is Ruinous Path is not the best of removal spells. Herald Torment, it's a good 3/3 flyer. Bestowing is cool, but I don't think it's so useful. Lifebane Zombie, I quite like that card. Hypnotic Spectre, yes. Draw's Messenger, yes. Alright, I don't really like Murderous Redcap. Consuming versions yet. The problem is, we could definitely kill a lot of creatures with that. I think the 2 creatures is why it's good, plus we gain a bunch of life, which will help us survive. This is Manipulator, I want to keep this in. I don't know if we'll actually end up keeping it in, though. 4 things, I think, is alright. I don't know if we need Slumgar. Problem is, if they just kill it, we essentially just got 2 for 1, and we don't really have any counters. So, it's not so good. Plus, it doesn't really work so well with Whip of Erebos, because they just immediately get it back. We'll side it in if we need it. Grey Merchant, I think, is good. We're playing enough black sources. Disfigure's good. Victim of Night is good. Vampire Hexmage is... It's okay. Gifted Aetherborn I really like. Pack Rat's good. So I don't know. I think I don't want to try Dark Confidant. We're playing too many high drops. Alright. So, Profane Command may be too slow. Yeah, I think it's going to be too slow against some decks. So we want to get down to, I think, like 23 cards, because we're a somewhat high mana cost deck. So we still need 4 more cuts. So I'm going to cut Vampire Hexmage. Actually, no. Vampire Hexmage is good because you can just... It's a good 2-drop, plus you can just kill a Planeswalker out of nowhere. We need to cut 3-drop. What's the worst 3-drop? I like Liliana a lot, which is why I have trouble saying no to it. Hypnotic Spectre is just too good. Lifebane Zombie. It's... I think that card is that card better than... Shadow Mage Infiltrator is great. We just get to draw some cards. Can only block by black creatures, so if we're not playing against black, we just get to draw a card every turn. It's definitely worth it. Ashiok, I like. Liliana the Veil, I like. Liliana Heretical Healer, I like. So we can look a little higher. Whip of Erebos, do we want this? I think the lifelink could really help us out. Plus we do get the things back, which is nice. Consuming Vapors, I think we need the removal. Grey Merchant, oh man, it's really difficult. Alright, so I guess I cut Glint Sleeve Siphoner. No, I think drawing is pretty important. Phyrexian Arena is good. I think Draw-Offs... No, I think Lifebane Zombie is just not as good as the other ones. Even though it's a really good card, we're going to side it in every time we're playing green-white, but if it misses, it's just a 3/1 Intimidate for 3, which is good, but it's not good enough. Liliana Heretical Healer. It's just if they kill any other creature, we can somehow get one of our creatures to die. so good getting it returned, and we can just start reanimating stuff with it. I think we just really need this. So I'll cut Icy Manipulator. Do we want Sword? I think we do want Sword because it does protect against black, which is a big removal color. Glint Sleeve Siphoner then? It's not going to take over any games. Or is it good? I mean, it will eat some removal. Oh, it's so difficult. Yeah, I'm going to cut that. And I'll cut... Well, we have Polluted Delta to help thin out the deck. We have Evolving Wilds to help thin out the deck. Let's see what the basic lands it protect. Alright, I agree with that assessment of the basic lands, except we probably need a third blue source, actually. We just need, because if we want to commit to memory, or yeah, I think we just want a third one, just so we can memory somewhat reliably. And then maybe Giralf's Messenger is just too hard to cast. Problem is the Undying. It just maybe it's not broken enough. I guess we can kind of side into a more aggressive deck if we're playing against a slower deck. So I'm gonna cut. Do I cut Hypnotic Spectre? Oh man. We need. Alright, Disfigure. So what do I definitely want? Keeping Pack Rat is just unbelievably powerful. Dismember is good. Phyrexian Arena. Alright. Grey Merchant, Murderous Cut. And then all of these are definitely staying in. So I have to cut one of these. What is the worst out of all of these? Maybe just a demon? No, I'm gonna cut Messenger. Yeah. Yep. All right. That's fine. Alright, I'll sort by for the mana cost. Alright, so this is going to be our final deck list. And yeah, I'll catch you guys in the matches. Thank you for watching.